What's up, guys? Ortiz805 here. Just wanted to do a little video, show off my plants. I love my plants. I also need some help with a couple of them. I'm stumped, but this is my Ficus benjamina. Her name's B. I got her from a woman named B who was moving, and she needed to get rid of this plant. She loved this plant so much, and she really wanted me to take care of it. And I have. The leaves have gotten so big. They've gotten so nice and big. They were all over the tree. They were about that size. And it was root bound, very, very severely root bound. And in a smaller pot, so I put it in that bigger pot and corded the roots. There's some of my other plants here. This guy's a Dracaena, a lemon lime surprise. I got this plant, and it was in kind of bad condition when I got it. It's got all these brown spots on it. I'm trying to. The nursery that had it, they overwatered it, and they gave me a good deal on it. So I decided to get that. That's a poinsettia from Christmas. I still keep these around. They don't seem to die as long as you water them. This guy, I'm really in love with crotons. See, that's my croton right there. That's a croton arrowhead. And this one seems to be a croton sunny star. Sunny star. I actually got it from Walmart. And I'm about to put it in that pot. Split those up. There's about two plants. There's three plants in there. So I can split those up. And yeah. So right here, I've actually pulled off a piece of B, and I put her in that pot. So we'll see how this grows. I'm just trying it out. This actually had a couple roots on it, so I trimmed back the leaves and buried a good amount of the stem, put some root hormone on that, see if we can get some roots coming out of the stem. I think that'll be a good one. Hopefully it'll work out. I really want to do a braided bonsai ficus. That'd be kind of fun. So these right here, these are some Meyer lemon transplants, or propagated branches, I guess, of a dwarf Meyer lemon tree. This one's doing really good. This one right here, it hasn't done anything really except stay like that. It hadn't died, which is good, and it's got roots coming out the bottom, but I don't know. This is the one I thought was going to be the best, and it ended up not. Do notice that this has full leaves, and I cut these ones in half. The other leaf fell off. But I mean, significant new growth. Seems to be doing well. I planted the other one, and it's spring, so I'm putting it outside, so we'll see if it'll get big. Give me some lemons. This is my problem child. Oof, this thing. Dracaena Janet Craig compacta. The leaves, man. The leaves, they're spotty. They're light. When I first got this plant, it was dark green, and I'm trying not to water it too much. I mean, right now the soil's relatively dry. I mean, there's a little bit of moisture on the bottom, but not a lot. And I'm just trying to take it easy on the water. But I've had to trim off the brown tips, and they're still coming back. I don't know. Is this too much light in this room? This is my brightest room. It's actually my dining room. It's the brightest room in the house. And you know, I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty close to ditching it, but I don't know. I have some new growth down in there. I mean, so it's growing, and the new growth looks relatively healthy. But I don't know. It's I don't know. It's bumming me out. Super bumming me out, because I really was hoping for this plant. I want to get a bigger plant, like the Dracaena with the corn plants, or like a dragon plant, like the Marginata, I think that's called. I don't know. Anyways, last last but not least, I have this little orchid here that I cater. I work for a catering company. I was working at an orchid show here in Arroyo Grande, and one of the guys gave me this orchid. I don't really know anything about orchids. It's still in its original deal. Looks like the growing medium, he said, was just really perlite and bark. Perlite and bark, maybe a little soil. And so I'm not sure what to do, but this is actually, I can't remember what I think it's like Sun Valley Orchids, SVO. They're down in they're down somewhere like in San Diego area. But this one is an Epic Magic Wand. These guys do amazing things with making their own strains of orchid. And so this one's an Epic Valley Wand, I guess. I don't know. Epic Magic Wand, not Valley Wand. So, kind of fun. This was also another problem child. I didn't talk about this. This is an Aphelandra, or a zebra plant, or it was. I since have just cut it back. It had 1, 2, 3, 4. These 5 stalks were growing, and it originated. Like this one was cut at the farm to produce the 2, and I don't know if this one just sprouted 3 or what. But anyways, it just, I don't know. It just seemed like it wasn't doing all that well, and I don't know. I just cut it back, and I'm pretty sure these things, you cut them back every year, and they get a new growth every year. You cut these back. That's what I heard. Maybe, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm always up for input from anybody who wants to tell me what's up. Oh, I got one more thing. Sorry, my kitchen's a mess. But I got some beautiful Sansevierias that I got from Ron's nursery here in Grover Beach, actually. Just amazing plants. I love these plants so much. And they don't require much at all. These actually sit on either nightstand of my bed, on either side, and they just look beautiful. It looks like green flames, green torches on either side of my bed, and it's really cool. Very, very easy to maintain. Very little water. I water these maybe once a month, if that. They like to dry out. They don't require a lot of light. I'm thinking about taking one of these little deals maybe and pulling it out and trying to transplant it, try to separate the roots. I could also propagate it by cutting the pieces of the leaf and maybe a little root hormone and placing them with the upside up, downside down into the soil, and it should actually grow like that, only that it might change the banding. Like the banding might not be there, it might be solid. So anyways, so that's what I got.